I mean, it's hard to really put into words how much of a moment this is for me, but it's really special, really special. So I'm a local boy myself, so having the opportunity to be in a play that shares a local story is really special. I've lived in Colchester all my life, and knowing Suffolk very well and being able to kind of like play a role that threads that integrally through a really urgent play with a strong message, it's an absolute joy. And the way it's played, it's so intimate in its locality, and it's so heavily reliant on that environment. You know, Colchester being the place for Joanna and Joseph, and being our comfort, and being the bubble that they kind of get to know each other, to grow as people, to live this comfortable kind of space, to then allow them to let adulthood and life happen to them.
I am Essex born and bred, so it feels really nice to be here. I think this is such an interesting part of the country. It's so rich with history, it's so rich with like myth and legend, and there is something about the watery spaces that I particularly love, because there's something reflective, there's something timeless, there's something liminal, where worlds and time can kind of blend a little bit, which you sort of see later on in the play, particularly for Joanna when she's revisiting memories.
So I was brought up in Essex, and it is really nice to be able to play Essex-based characters, because I feel like a lot of the time they can be depicted as sort of caricature. It's important to think these are real people struggling with similar or very unique problems. And I'm also really enjoying the exploration of what it is to struggle growing up in a small town, having like a small community, and trying to know where you fit within that, and also when you're trying to step out of that, how at home do you feel, and how much do you feel that you can leave that community if you so wish? I grew up in Enfield, which is kind of similar, it's kind of next to Essex. So it's really satisfying to see different representations of the area. It feels a bit closer to home somehow, being able to tell this story.